intimate relationship with undercover police officers. We are part of a secret political policing squads that run this country. These secret squads infiltrated our campaign groups, the trade union movement, with the sole purpose to spy on them. They also shared information with companies involved in the blacklisting campaign, which many workers still suffer from today. They were working for the corporate and the state interests, not in the public interest. It has now been confirmed that they spied on over 1,000 groups in this country since 1968, even spying on the grieving families and those who have lost loved ones in racist attacks, who are trying to challenge nothing other than malpractice. Our case involved 8 women who between us were deceived by 5 different officers. This showed that the abuse of women to pop up fake identities of these officers was a deliberate tactic and armed institutional sexism. The police tried every trick in the book to prevent our case from coming to court, claiming they had neither confirmed nor denied that the men were undercover. But eventually, in November 2015, the police were forced to apologise, and they finally admitted that these undercover relationships were actually abuse of power and a violation of our human rights. Despite this apology, we have still not been given any disclosure, and we need answers about the relationships and the wrong injustice that happened to us and continues to this day. It's obscene in a supposedly democratic country that the police officers were not held to account when they abuse, attack or even frame us. It's also obscene that the victims of their abusers are forced to fight for justice. Those beaten, framed by the police at Orgreave deserve the truth, and they deserve the public to know the extent at which the state will go to undermine our movement. Solidarity with your fight. The truth will come out in the end. Helen Steele. I've got some more to read out, so before you have to listen more to me, I'll invite John Dunn, a striking miner and a stalwart of the Orgreave Truth and Justice campaign.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes!
Ain't it been a great night?
Yes!
A year ago today, I was in the House of Commons. I had to sit there and listen to Amber Rudd stand up, very fitting that it was Halloween, stand up and say there was no need for an inquiry into Orgreave because nobody died. That was only by luck, not by accident. If the police could have got away with killing our people that day, they damn well would have done. She also said, it's a long time ago. Things have moved on. The police have learned lessons. We'll tell the fracking protesters about the lessons. And as I say, it was Halloween. And she was obviously trying to channel the ghost and the spirit and the ghoul that was Margaret Thatcher. Well, I've got news for Amber Rudd and the Tories. Margaret Thatcher's still dead, and we're still here. And we ain't going away. The fact that so many people turn out in Sheffield, of all places. I'm a Derbyshire lad. There's a little bit of rivalry with Sheffield. As far as I'm concerned, it's always dark and it's always November in Sheffield. But here we are, 33 years after the events of our strike. We've not gone away. They can only win if we pack in.
Yes.
They thrive on our inactivity. And let's be clear, in the year since Amber Rudd made that announcement, ain't a lot happened. We've had the general election that they thought they were going to win 100+ majority. But the Labour Party under Jeremy Corbyn showed them something different. And it has to be said, if we not wasted 2 years fighting people within our own ranks, we won't be calling on Tories to have a public inquiry. We'd have a Labour government led by a socialist giving us an inquiry. So let's be clear. all the campaigns, be it the people that are fighting fracking, Helen Steele and the people who were literally raped by the state, the blacklisting lads who lost their livelihoods just because they didn't want to die at their place of the work, the people that are fighting to maintain a living in the face of drastic austerity, the people that are fighting cuts, the people in Grenfell who were sacrificed on the altar of profit.
Yes.
And if we need a reason to hate the Tories, remember the platitudes they poured out at the time of Grenfell, praising the medical profession, praising brave firefighters who dashed into that inferno. A week later they were dancing and singing in the aisles of the Commons when they refused to give them a decent pay rise. It's time that we got rid of these people. Yes, I want justice. I want an inquiry into Orgreave. I want an inquiry into everything that happened during our strike when the whole force of the state was turned against us. Yes, we want an inquiry. Yes, we want justice. We want justice for Shrewsbury. We want justice for Orgreave. Justice for Grenfell. Justice for those people raped by the state. But most importantly, I think we have to take it a step further. Not just justice. We want our revenge for the ultimate revenge. Let's get the Tories out. Let's replace them, not just with a Labour government, but with a socialist government. Let's go. The ultimate revenge, comrades, when we win, is that we abolish this rotten system that turns armed police on people just wanting the right to work, that sends undercover police officers to rape innocent women, that blacklists people and denies them the right to feed their families. We want justice against that system. Let's abolish that system. Forward to socialism, comrades. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that, absolutely superb as always. Hey, speaking after job done. I just want to read out some thanks to the trade union movement who have paid for tonight. I don't think